Next, moving on to postage paid for absentee ballots. We are making another push for this. This is something I've been working on for some time, and of course the decision will now come at the controlling board meeting on September 14th. This is not a new ask for us. This is late in the cycle, and we would love to have had this back in April when we first started asking. We've been asking throughout the summer, tried a variety of different things, whether it was to use CARES Act dollars or whether it was to use money from the state budget, and then now, of course, I've been able to identify $3 million out of my office's own budget, and we're trying this through the controlling board, and I sincerely hope that they offer this opportunity to Ohioans. This is completely consistent with what we did in the primary. In the primary, the decision was made that because we're having voting in the midst of a pandemic, that we want to encourage people to vote absentee. We want to make it easy for people to vote absentee, take away any hesitation or doubt, and this is just a logical continuation of that same policy. It's something that we absolutely should do, and obviously doesn't have any impact on state or federal budgeting. It's money that's coming out of my office's budget and money that's actually coming from fees that my office has collected. It's also important to mention that this doesn't have any particular partisan impact. From everything anybody can tell, this is something that once people have requested their absentee ballot, simply providing the postage so that there aren't questions about how many stamps go on it or that kind of thing. And also, so people send their absentee ballots in without delay. If they have the postage paid envelope, our belief is that they will send it in sooner. We want them to send it in sooner. We don't want these to sit on people's kitchen tables or counters for days and days on end. And one way to encourage people to send them in sooner, of course, is to provide that postage page. And again, really no partisan impact in any particular way. Also important to mention that when we provide postage paid absentee ballot returns through the Secretary of State's office, it is a statewide endeavor. This is something that's come up a couple times, and the law right now, the law in the state of Ohio, forbids county boards of elections from including postage paid. If you all remember the history on that, when the legislature enacted that change, there was one county that was trying to provide postage paid envelopes, and that would have meant that the other 87 counties don't get that. And so the legislature stepped in to say, no, county boards of elections cannot provide postage paid for absentee ballot return envelopes. Well, at the time, the state legislature could have also prohibited the Secretary of State from doing that, but they didn't, because the obvious logic was that if you're going to do this, it has to be done on a statewide basis, not a county-by-county basis, because of equal protection and that kind of thing. And so it is clearly within the legal purview of the Secretary of State to provide postage, so long as I can receive that controlling board authorization. Of course, an expenditure in that amount does require controlling board authorization, and that's exactly why we're going for that.